Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. In this video, we are doing question and answer session. I'll be discussing some questions based on the topics that we have covered in module 1. These important questions will help you revise the concepts that we learned in module 1 and help you prepare for the exam. So let's get started. What best defines artificial intelligence? A system that only stores and retrieves data? Do you think that's the answer? A technology that enables machine to perform tasks requiring human intelligence. See, human intelligence is the key. So I can park this answer. A programming language used for automation. Okay, remember we discussed what is the difference between automation and AI. If you haven't watched that video, go watch my module 1 part 1 video. You'll get an understanding. A type of computer hardware? Definitely not. A system that only stores and retrieves data? Definitely not, right? Because AI can do much more beyond that. A programming language used for automation? No, because automation is completely different than artificial intelligence. Artificial intelligence actually uses human intelligence, a technology that enables machines to perform tasks requiring human intelligence is the correct answer. AI powered virtual assistants, such as chatbots, primarily help organizations by. So, how does chatbots help organization? Replacing all human employees? Okay. Providing automated customer support and assistance? Increasing manual workloads? Definitely not. They actually decrease manual workloads, right? Eliminating the need for data security? No, once the chatbots are there, we have to, in fact, emphasize more on how we secure our data because data leakage can happen through another attack surface area that is now the chatbots. So, definitely, this is also not an answer. Replacing all human employees? See, chatbots will not replace 100% of the employees, correct? So, even this is not correct. Providing automated customer support and assistance? Yes, companies have started using chatbots for providing these automated customer support and assistance. We do see that in real world, correct? So out of all these four options, option B is the best answer. These are the answers. Which category of AI refers to system designed to perform a single specific task? Okay, single task. Artificial general intelligence AI that can perform human-like task, right? Artificial intelligence, which is beyond human intelligence, is artificial super intelligence. Then narrow AI or weak AI. What is weak AI or a narrow AI? It can perform only one task at a time, a single task. Conscious AI, there's nothing called conscious AI. So clearly the answer is narrow AI. Narrow AI refers to a system which is designed to perform a single specific task, like an AI which can only detect which can only detect images using face recognition system. Next, artificial general intelligence is best described as. What is artificial general intelligence? An artificial system that can actually perform tasks which humans can perform to some extent. So AI capable of performing any intellectual task that human can perform? Okay, I can park this answer. AI limited to image recognition only? No, because this will become a single task AI in that case. Okay. AI used exclusively for robotics, AI that has emotions identical to humans, not emotions identical to human. This is not the right answer because artificial general intelligence, it says that any AI that can perform tasks which are in par with human, then that is an artificial general intelligence. So this is the correct answer. Let's see the answers. Yes, we got it right. Next, which of the following is best example of supervised machine learning? So unsupervised used unlabeled data and supervised systems use labeled data. Let's see the answers here. Grouping customers based on purchase behavior without labels. See this answer, this word without labels itself can nullify this answer. Predicting whether an email is spam using previous labeled email. Using previous labeled emails. Okay, let's see the next option. An AI agent learning through trial and error. No, supervised machine learning does not learn through trial and error. This is some other system. What is that system which learns through trial and error? Comment in the comment box. Compressing images without labels. See, without labels itself is nullifying the answer because supervised learning means labeled data. So first A and D is not the answer. This also is not an answer because AI agents learning through trial and error is a different machine learning system that you have to comment in the comment box. Option B, predicting whether an email is spam using previous labeled emails. This is the correct answer because it is labeled data. Which machine learning approach is most appropriate when historical data does not contain label? Supervised learning, reinforcement learning, unsupervised learning, or transfer learning? The transfer learning for sure, not reinforced learning for sure. Does not contain label is nothing but unsupervised learning, correct? So this is the correct answer. Let's see the answers. Yes. Which statement about foundation model is true? They are trained exclusively using labeled data set. Okay. They're generally trained on very large and diverse data set. Okay. See, foundational model, they're actually trained on very large and diverse data set, not on exclusively using labeled data set. No, they're trained on labeled and unlabeled data. They're trained on all sort of data. They cannot be fine tuned. No, they can be fine tuned. That's the reason they are foundational model, right? Using a foundational model, you can fine tune and customize this model and make your own, and you can use it for your systems in your organization. So they cannot be fine tuned. For domain specific, no, this is not the answer. This is not the answer. They can only perform image recognition. Definitely not. They can do so many other tasks as well. They are multimodal models. So answer B is the correct answer. Yes, that's the right answer. Next, machine learning is best defined as a programming language for AI application. Machine learning a programming language? I don't think so. A subset of AI that enables system to learn from data without being explicitly programmed for every task. Okay, I can park this aside and see the other options. A database management system? Definitely it's not a database management system. Is it a type of computer hardware? No. So a subset of AI. See, AI, if you think this is an AI, then machine learning is a subset of AI. Okay, a subset of AI that enables system to learn from data without being explicitly programmed for every task. So you don't have to program it. It is artificial intelligence. It will automatically enable the system to learn from the data, and then that is what machine learning is. You provide the data, it will learn by itself. So it is called machine learning. Which algorithm is commonly used for predicting continuous numeric values? This is the keyword here. Continuous numeric values such as house prices. Always it is linear regression. Regressions are used to predict numbers. Always remember this from an exam point of view. Wherever there is temperature, prediction of temperature or house values, okay, house prices, or anything related to numbers, then it is regression. It's not clustering, it's not priority algorithm. There's nothing called priority algorithm. So this is used for clustering. This is again used for some other. This is not for numeric values. So this is the correct answer. Let's see the answers. Yes, we got it right. What is RAG? We remember we learned RAG. What is the main purpose of retrieval augmented generation? To reduce the size of AI model? Not at all. To improve AI responses by retrieving relevant external information before generating an answer. See, what RAG does, it contacts the systems outside the AI to get you the correct information. So to improve AI responses by retrieving relevant external information before granting an answer? Yes. To replace machine learning algorithm? Not at all. To encrypt AI generated content? Not at all. Answer B is the correct answer. An expert system primarily makes decision using deep neural networks only? No. A predefined knowledge base and interference base. Okay. Random guessing? Definitely not. Large language model exclusively? No. See, expert system comprises of knowledge base and inference base. So using these two systems, it makes a decision. So expert system answer is B. Let's see the answer. Yes. Now, which is a key advantage of SLM over an LLM? It's always higher accuracy than LLM. Not always. It generally requires less computational power and can run on resource constrained devices. Yes, this is highly possible. It can only process images. It does not require any training data. Definitely not. All models require training data. So yes, this is the correct answer. High accuracy LLM are more accurate than SLM. Which of the following is a benefit of using RAG over LLM? What is the advantage of using RAG? Remember, RAG connects outside your system, connects your internet, connects to any other document, and then gives you an answer. So this is more relevant. It eliminates the need for training data? No, both needs. Not at all. That's not the reason. It helps provide more accurate and up to date responses by incorporating retrieved information. Yes, let's park this. It permanently stores all user information. No, it does not store any permanent information. It guarantees that all generated responses are always correct. No, even after using RAG, it's not that you will get 100% accurate answer. So this is also not the correct answer. So the correct answer is B. It just helps you provide more accurate. It's not saying 100% accurate. It is saying the accuracy level will increase. Yes, we got the right answers. So yes, that's all for this video. And yeah, there is a small topic which I have not covered in module 1, which is the development of life cycle of an AI system, which I thought I'll cover in module 2, because there are certain topics that we need to understand before we touch upon the development of an AI model. I'll be covering that in module 2. Not to worry, all the concepts will be covered. That's all for this video. Thank you for watching and happy learning.